Morning cadets, I welcome you back for the computer science session. And in the previous class I shown you about how a given infix expression can be manually written by replacing the parenthesis, left parenthesis to make it an prefix and to replace the right parenthesis to make it postfix, and of course before that we have to fully parenthesize the given expression as per our priorities. Now when the word priority comes here, as you know that in BODMAS also you know that leftmost, if parentheses are there, they have to be given priorities. If more than one parenthesis, innermost parentheses are given first priority, then depending on the arithmetic operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus operator, exponential operator, right, their priorities, as you know that exponential is having higher priority than division and multiplication, addition, subtraction. Similarly, multiplication and division are having higher priority than the plus and minus, right? This is what the priority we say, right? Now, let me go to algorithm. Before that, some assumptions will matter. Just what I was explaining you here. Always the priorities takes place for the parenthesis. Then, in some of the books, they have expressed the exponential with the, this is called as a caret symbol, a dollar symbol, or exponential symbol. Whichever symbol it is there, this is an exponent. Okay, and of course multiplication, division. One more, if we can have a division here, this one modulus operator, percentage sign. Okay, and why all these two are written here means they are having the equal priorities within them, right? Addition and subtraction. So multiplication, division, modulus operator are having higher priority than the addition and subtraction, and within the multiplication, division and modulus operator they are having equal priorities, and of course exponent is having higher priority than other these two categories, as well as brackets are topmost priority than the all the arithmetic operators. With these assumptions, now we have to go for an algorithm. Now we talk about an infix expression to convert into a postfix expression, right? Now we need to scan from first symbol to the last element or a last symbol in a given infix expression. When we are talking about scanning from left to right, what are the possible symbols we may get in an infix expression? What all we may get? We may get left parenthesis, we may get right parenthesis, we may get operands either in the form of a variable a, b, c, x, y, or the values constant 10, 20, whatever it is, they are called as an operands. I need not explain you what is the meaning of operators and operands once again. Operands are those which undergo some operations, operators are those which operates upon some of the operands. Now the operators, which operator you choose depending on that. Here example, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, then your exponentiation, modulus operator, etc. Your own priorities also you can assign while writing the program, but let us go with the standard assumption that the priorities will be parenthesis topmost, then your exponentiation, then multiplication, division and modulus, and then addition and subtraction. These are the priorities. Remember these priorities are very, very important while applying the algorithm. Okay, now let us move to the algorithm now. Okay, if you have time, if you have patience, please note down this algorithm, or else this video will be available to you as and when you can open, you can see that also. But my suggestion is, if you write on paper the steps, okay, you will be very, very easy to understand. Let us see what, I don't know, because I am unable to see you, and whether some of you follow or not follow. Okay, let us see now. Now here, algorithm to convert expression from infix to postfix notation. For us only these two applications are there. As I told you, we have several 5 to 6 applications of stacks, but only will apply to conversion from infix to postfix, and another one is evaluation of postfix expression. So two algorithms we have to study, then we have to solve the problems accordingly. Now let us see the, now here the given infix expression is assumed as x. Let x be in infix, is in infix notation, and of course the y is equivalent postfix expression notation. After applying the algorithm, the resultant expression will be the postfix. the given expression is x, the output expression is y. You just remember, okay? Assuming that in your expression there is no x and y, they may be a, b, c or some other values, right? Right? Okay. If your xy's are there, then you take a as a infix notation and capital B. Some notation you have to take. So x is an infix notation expression and y is a postfix expression notation. Okay. Now, what is in the first step? You just see. At the beginning, your stack will be empty. To say that, we have to start. You push a left parenthesis onto the stack. Since you are pushing a left parenthesis stack, please add one right parenthesis to the end of your expression, which is denoted by x. This is the important step. What is that step? One left parenthesis we are pushing onto the stack because stack is empty. Since you have taken one left parenthesis, please add one right parenthesis to at the end of your given expression x. Clear? Okay. Scan x from left to right and repeat steps 3 to 6. Repeat step 3 to 6 for each element of x. Right? Scan x from left to right and repeat step 3 to 6 for each element of x until the stack is empty. Now stack is not empty because left parenthesis is there. Let us follow now. As I told you, the possible symbol while scanning you may get either a left parenthesis or a right parenthesis or an operand or an operator. Now left parenthesis, okay. Now if an operand is encountered like a, b, c, value 10, 20, whatever it is, straight away send it to the output expression y. If an operand is encountered, add it to y. It will not go into the stack. Simply action is print. If it is a fourth step, you see, if left parenthesis is encountered, straight away push it onto the stack. Very simple. Okay. What it says? If it is an operand, send to the output by print statement. If it is a left parenthesis, straight away push it onto the stack. Now, only steps are 5 and 6, very important steps. What we should do when you get an operator, what we should do when we get a right parenthesis. Now let us see if an operator is encountered. There are 2 sub-steps in that. What it says, repeatedly prop from the stack and add it to y, each operator on the top of the stack which has the same precedence as or higher precedence than operator scanned. What is the meaning of this? Can you think of this? Shall I read once again? Repeatedly pop from the stack and add to y each operator on the top of the stack which has the same precedence as or higher precedence than operator scanned. Now, when you are started scanning from left to right, you may get an operator. In the meanwhile, there may be already one operator may be present in the stack due to the previous steps. Let us assume that one operator is there on the top of the stack and also the element you have scanned is also an operator. Now, there is a question now. Okay, what we have to do? This is the most important step in the algorithm. What it says, to print an operator, it never goes directly from the input. Always we'll get a what? We'll get a operator in the printing output y via stack only. That is why what we are doing, the top of the stack operator, its priority is checked with the priority of the operator scanned. Now, if the priority on the top of the stack is having either higher or equal, both, you just see that, which has the same precedence as or higher, means if it is even equal also, like as I told you, multiplication and division are having same priorities, either same precedence or higher precedence. Higher precedence means what? Top of the stack is star and the element scanned is plus. Now the top of the stack is having higher precedence, isn't it? Isn't it? Then what you have to do? What you have to do? You have to pop it. There may be more than one such operators may be present. For example, operator scanned element is an operator plus, but whereas in your stack you have star, then you have division. then you have exponentiation, like that you have. All these are having higher priorities than the plus, right? Therefore, all must be popped 1, 2, 3, and they should send to the output. When your all such operators are over, popping is over, then B step you see, add operator to the stack, means the plus which you have scanned now, that you should send to the stack. I will explain you with the more example so that you can understand very easily. But the fifth step, A and B. Now this step comes when if operator, the scanned element is also operator and top of the stack is also an operator. When the scanned element is an operator and there is no such operator available on the top of the stack, your A is skipped because both are not operators. Only your element scanned is an operator. There, straight away add operator to the stack. If there is no element on the top of the stack which is an operator, it is not there, then the operator which you have scanned straight away push onto the stack. If both places, if you find an operator, then checks their priorities. Hope you are very, very clear. Now, one more thing we have to tell here. There may be left parenthesis also present, there may be operators also present in the stack. You go on popping them of higher priority or equal precedence. Your popping should continue till the first left parenthesis available on the stack. Whatever operators you are popping, print them. Let parenthesis also pop, but don't print, because in the output we don't want any parenthesis. Hope you understood. Now the sixth step, if it is a right parenthesis, what is that now? Repeatedly pop from the stack and add to Y. Each operator on the top of the stack until a left parenthesis is encountered. Here you have to apply that. Clear? Repeatedly pop from there. Whenever you get a right parenthesis, go on popping the pop from the stack, whatever it is present, you go on popping them and keep on adding into Y. Okay? Until the first left parenthesis, that also you pop, but you don't print it. Now remove the left parenthesis, but do not. See, after popping your all operators, whenever you get a right parenthesis, then the B steps, remove the left parenthesis, but do not add to Y, means don't print it. Very simple. Only fifth step you should understand properly. Otherwise your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 are easy. Let me repeat it once again. Okay, before going an example, let me tell you once again. Start at the beginning, push one left parenthesis to the empty stack. Therefore, add one right parenthesis to the given expression X. Next, start scanning X from left to right. Meanwhile, repeat doing 3 to step number 6. Keep on doing this as long as your all elements of the expression X are scanned. Each element of X until the stack is empty. Initially it was empty, and at the end of the algorithm also it becomes LT. If an operand, straight away print it. If it is a left parenthesis, straight away push it. There is no ambiguity here. If it is an operand, print it. If it is a left parenthesis, push it. If an operator is encountered while scanning, and also there is an operator present on the top of the stack, check both the priorities. If the priority of the operator which is on the stack of the top of the stack, it is higher or equal, you pop it and print it, pop it and print it. Maybe one or more than one such operators may be present. Pop all, print them. Okay? And when popping is over, then whatever element or operator you have scanned, that should be pushed onto the stack, right? Understood? Sometimes it so happen that your operator scanned, your symbol scanned is an operator, but there is no operator on the top of the stack. In such case, 5 step B, straight away add the operator to the stack. Similarly, if the element scanned is a right parenthesis, then go on repeating all the elements from the all the elements from the stack. Go on adding into Y, means go on printing them. You pop the left parenthesis also, but don't print it. Like this, the step number 3 to 6 are repeated. Now be ready with an example. Now we'll solve. I will solve 2 examples based on this algorithm. Let me see how many of you can understand. Clear? Now to convert the infix A plus B star C minus D and slash E. Now the priorities are automatically there here. A plus B is done first, C minus D is done next. Both are multiplied next. Why both are multiplied next? Why C minus D divided by E is not be done? Can you tell me? Yes. Since star and division are of same precedence, then associativity come. What is associativity? From left to right. If the two operators are having same precedence, whichever appears first from the left will be given priority after every step, right? Okay, and we will also show the stack how it changes its status. And remember, push left parenthesis to stack at the beginning and therefore add right parenthesis at the end of the expression x. With these assumptions, we'll move to the example, right? Yes. See now, step number 1, I have written x here for your convenience. First one is you have pushed one, action taken is push. You please prepare a table, the symbol scanned, what action will take place, what will be the status of the stack, and what is your output expression y. Now, beginning you will push a left parenthesis, therefore you will add right parenthesis at the end. You can see here E is not having a right parenthesis here, but I have added here, right? Getting the idea? So you have to add a right parenthesis here because you have pushed a left parenthesis. Is it clear? Okay. At that point, no any output expression at the first step. Second step, left parenthesis, as I told you, push it. Now we will have two parentheses. Element scanned is an operand, straight away print it. Next you have plus operator, but on the top of the stack there is no operator, no question of checking any priorities, straight away push it, and your expression y is still a only. Now element scanned is b, operand, straight away print it ab, your stack still parenthesis parenthesis plus. Now you got a right parenthesis here. When you get a right parenthesis, pop and print. What is to be popped and printed? Plus. So plus is sent here. And your first left parenthesis is also popped. That's why it is popped, but print is not written. Pop and print means whenever you pop, you have to print it. Only pop means you will pop, but you don't print it. Means what happened? Plus is popped and printed. Left parenthesis is popped but not printed. Therefore, only one left parenthesis left in the stack. Now star operator, no operator present on the top of the stack, push it. Next left parenthesis, push it. Next C operand, print it. A, B plus C. Your stack is left parenthesis, star and left parenthesis. Now minus operator. No operator present here, so push it. Fifth step, the B, remember? That is D, straight away print it. This I have done now. Okay, pushed it. Then D, print it. The stack remains same. Now you got a right parenthesis. What you have to do now? This one. Minus is to be popped. Due to the your previous stack is containing left parenthesis star, left parenthesis minus. Due to the right parenthesis, pop this and print. And only pop left parenthesis but don't print it. Now remaining is left parenthesis and star. You get an operator. Yes, here is an occasion now, right? The element scanned is also an operator and the top of the stack is also an operator, right? Clear? Now both the priorities are checked. Of course, they are of equal precedence. Even the priority of the element on the top of the stack is of equal or higher, it should be popped. So therefore, even though it is equal, so star is popped, right? There is no more operator after star, therefore it is pushed. Now your status of the stack is left parenthesis and this one. Now E operand, straight away print it. Now right parenthesis, pop and print. What? Division is popped and printed. Left parenthesis also popped. Left parenthesis also popped but not, sorry. Left parenthesis also popped but it is not printed. Okay. Since this was your last symbol scan, your end of this. Now at the end you can see AB plus CD minus star E hash. AB plus CD minus star E hash. Given expression in infix notation and the resultant, a very simple algorithm following. we have to prepare the top 4 tables here. Symbol scan, what action takes place and what is the status of the stack after every step, and at the final what you should do. Clear? Guys, you have to practice 1 or 2 examples given in the book in exercises. Okay, otherwise I will give you exercises you can keep on doing. Now I will do one more example with this conversion, but now with the logical operators. Right, now here you just see here, what are these true and false? They are Boolean constants, right? True and false, like your other A and B were there. Similarly, true and false, false and true, whatever it is. Now which are the operators here now? And, or, not. The given infix notation is true and false, or not, false or true. And priority is already you know. Which is having highest priority? Not. Remember, not is having highest priority, then and, then or. Why not is higher? Because it is unary operator. Not is topmost, then and, then or. With these assumptions, let us start. Okay. First step, push one left parenthesis, push left parenthesis. Therefore, I have added one right parenthesis at the end. This is your first step. Next, this left parenthesis, push it. True. True is a operand. Print it. Now and, no operator present on the top of the stack, but and is an operator. Push it. False. It is an operator. Straight away print it. A right parenthesis. What you have to do? Pop and print. This and should be popped and printed. Left parenthesis also pop, but don't print. Or there is no any operator present on the top of the stack. Push it. Right, and your status of the output will be keep on writing the same thing. Now not. Now see here, what happens? On the top of the stack is also an operator. Element scanned is also an operator. Priorities are checked. Whose priority is more? Whose priority is more? Or not? Not is more. Therefore, or cannot be popped. Push the not. Let it be or there only. Not will be pushed. Next, left parenthesis, push it. False, print it. Or, now you see, now you see any operator present on the top of the stack? No, straight away push it. Now true, straight away print it. Now right parenthesis, what you have to do? Whenever you come across a right parenthesis, straight away start popping. Or is popped and print. Right? Or is popped and print. Left parenthesis also popped but not printed. Therefore, your stack will have left parenthesis or and not. These or and left parenthesis gone due to this right parenthesis. Now, due to this right parenthesis, not is popped, or is popped and printed, to pop print I have written, because once not is popped and printed, next or is popped and printed, next left parenthesis also popped but not printed. So finally your expression is true false and false true or not or. True false and false true or not or. Very simple, the algorithm. Is it clear? Clear, guys? The evaluation we'll see next class, but now we have to be careful about the algorithm. I have shown you 2 examples of how these headings are important. Symbol to be scanned, action taken after every step, what is the status on the stack, and what will be the output. With this background and with this exercise, we will stop here in today's class, and definitely we will meet in the next class with another algorithm showing how to evaluate the postfix expression using algorithm.